Hello, I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc, with another one of these little videos designed to help you to get through these strange days in which we find ourselves, and these are strange days indeed. I believe in miracles, so it might surprise you to know that two of my favorite 20th century preachers didn't. In fact, they were adamantly opposed to the idea that God would move in this time-space continuum that we call reality and manifest miracles. One was Gerald Mann, who pastored a great Baptist church in Austin, Texas, and the other is Harry Emerson Fosdick, who pastored Riverside Church in New York City. Powerful men, reasonable men. They didn't oppose miracles theologically, they opposed miracles from a basis of reason. I, on the other hand, have seen too many miracles in my life to doubt God now. I find miracles eminently reasonable. In Isaiah, we have this divine invitation. Come, let us reason together, saith the Lord. Also in Isaiah, you have these God boasts. There are some theologians that don't think God actually said these because, well, you know, why would God boast? Because God is God. And when God said, before day was, I am he, and I will work, and who will hinder me? God was making a statement of his existence. Before day was, before there was time and space, before there was what we call reality, God simply was. God was, God is, God will always be. And if God is God, omnipotent, all-powerful, if he's the source of all things, the first cause, then it's reasonable to believe that God is still active in his creation. Hence, I believe in miracles. Now, I've discovered something about miracles. You don't have to be particularly deep to experience miracles in your life. You just have to understand that God is a God of miracles. You don't have to reason it through. In fact, oftentimes in trying to reason it through, you completely lose the mystery of the miracle. But once in a while, when you're trying to reason something through, you come on to something that just turns on the light. That was me back in the 90s. Back in the 90s, I had about 10 years where everywhere I went, I prayed for creative dental miracles, aka teeth being filled. And we had a lot of people that testified to having teeth filled supernaturally. And several of them had dentists confirmed, yeah, there's something there that wasn't there before. I started thinking about that one day because, you know, I think about these things. I thought, I wonder where those fillings came from. And I thought about that for a few days. And suddenly it hit me. They came from eternity. Everything exists in eternity. There's no time, there's no space in eternity. God simply is. Now faith is, Hebrews 11 verse 1. And they just flowed from eternity into this temporal time-space continuum that we call reality. And with that revelation, I got some insight into miracles. Your miracle's already there. All you have to do is allow that miracle to manifest in your life. And if you allow that miracle to manifest in your life, miracles really do happen. A long time ago, I was friends with Ralph Hart. Ralph Hart was pastor at that time of the biggest revival church in America, powerful church, thousands of people coming out, miracles manifesting. And when I went to his church to preach, the first thing he said to me was, he said, brother, don't be afraid to step out in faith because miracles happen in this place. That's the way that he talked. He made a statement on radio as we were making a broadcast one day. He said, I get the miracles. And I thought about that. He didn't have a lot of theological background. I don't think that he actually ever reasoned it out. But he got the miracles. Why? Because he simply believed that God is a God of miracles. I want to invite you today to agree with me that miracles are reasonable. And even if you don't believe miracles are reasonable, I want you to acknowledge that miracles actually happen. And I want you to open up your mind to the possibility that God has a miracle with your name on it. I believe that he does. God has a miracle with your name on it. That was a statement made by Oral Roberts many, many times. God has a miracle with your name on it. Well, I've used that phrase more times than I can remember. And I have to tell you, God's got a miracle with your name on it. This Sunday at Aspire Church, 7 Dirty Dips 2.0 version. That's the pandemic version of a message that will help you to renew your mind, clear your thinking, and set you up for the miracle that God wants to manifest in your life. Catch it on the live stream at aspirechurch.tv or catch it on Facebook at Aspire Church TV. That's Aspire Church TV, Facebook, aspirechurch.tv, the live stream Sunday morning, 10 o'clock Eastern Daylight Time. It is going to be powerful. This Friday, I'll share some more thoughts on reasoning together. I'm Dr. Leon Stutzman, aka Doc. Thanks for joining me. I'll see you then.